live or private. So I'll check now. I know it's late, but I have to make this video now. Most students are going to struggle for admission. They're going to struggle with admission this year, simply because they didn't do the right thing. So if you do the right thing, you will get the right results. So you have written your JAMB, you have gotten your highest score. Yes, you have done a lot just to make sure that you got your right score. You have read your books, you have prepared yourself, but that is not enough. No matter how prepared you are, if you miss a step, you are going to have a serious downfall. So that is why this live stream is coming, to straighten your path, to clear all areas, all gray areas, so that when you are seeking admission, you don't have issues. Okay, so this is very important. First, I have this is the first edition of this live stream of of this topic. Now we are going to be looking at universities that will be writing post UTME this year. So don't go to a university that will not be writing post UTME. So don't prepare for an exam you are not going to write. Prepare only for an exam you are going to write. That is what I always tell a lot of people. Now we are going to look at this. The first university on my list here is Unilag. Unilag is definitely going to write their post UTME. Do well to check out the dates if you applied for Unilag. If you applied for admission in Unilag, do well to check the day that you're going to write your post UTME. Then I have UI, that is the University of Ibadan. They are going to definitely write post UTME. So also check the date for it. Now I'm going to run through and let's see gradually. Then we have the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. So the University of Nigeria definitely will be involved in post UTME. So don't forget to check out University of Ibadan, University of Nigeria and Nsukka if you applied to study in Enugu State. Then number 4 is Obafemi Awolowo University. This Obafemi Awolowo University definitely must write JAMB. It's a university that writes post UTME. So JAMB will not be enough for Obafemi Awolowo University. If you applied for admission in Obafemi Awolowo University, then you have to check it out. Check for post UTME screening dates and be sure that you are registered and you are ready for the D-Day. Then the next one is Ahmadu Bello University. Now, Ahmadu Bello University is in the northern part. So if you are in the north, no problem. But if you applied and you are from this side, maybe from the south and so on, don't forget that you have to get informed. Do well to get information from those who are in that area. I'll check the website of your school, and from there you get the official information coming from your school. Then the next one here is Unilorin, University of Ilorin. Definitely, University of Ilorin is going to be involved in JAMB. Yes, so don't forget. Then we have Uniport, the University of Port Harcourt. Yes, definitely JAMB and post UTME is very important here. Yes, University of Port Harcourt. In fact, their post UTME is, I think, is coming around 27th. But do it to check out from the official website of the school. Then we have FUTA, that is the Federal University of Technology, Akure. Here, and that is in Ondo State. They will also definitely write post UTME. So do well to check it out if you applied to study there, or if you're applying to change your course to that place. Do well to check. Then we have FUTMINA. FUTMINA is another university, the Federal University of Technology, MINA. Just like we have FUTA and FUTO, we also have FUTMINA, right? So that's what it is here. Then we have FUTO. Yes, FUTO is a university that is a university in Nigeria that also write Post UTME. So do well to check foot photo. Then we have the University of Benin in Edo State. University of Benin in Edo State is also a university that will definitely write Post UTME. Okay, Post UTME. Every student who applies for admission in the University of Benin is you are going to definitely write Post UTME. Do well to check the date of the Post UTME. University of Benin, the date for the Post UTME is on the 27th. Yes, officially is there. So do well to check it out. In case there are adjustments or there are changes, you can always adjust to the changes. And the process for registration on University of Benin is still on. In case you choose University of Benin as your first choice, remember, if you did not choose University of Benin as first choice, don't apply because Uniben will not admit you. You must you can only write post UTME if you chose University of Benin as first choice, not second choice. Please take note. This is very important. Then the next one is Unizik, University of yeah, that's Unizik in Anambra State. So definitely they are going to sit for post UTME. So if you applied for admission in the University of Benin, don't forget that you have to write Post UTME. It's very important. So get ready, get prepared, get their past questions. Not all university use each university have their peculiar way of conducting their screening test. So make sure you get their past questions. In Univen, you get their past questions. In Unilag, they have past questions. So get it and read with the materials. Study with the materials. Then you can be rest assured that you are going to perform extremely well if you follow the right strategies, especially the one we teach you here in AZ Science TV. Now, the next one is Unijos. That is the University of Jos. Sorry, I'm looking at the list because I have the list with me here. So, University of Jos, definitely post UTME is going to be conducted. Okay, Jos is in Plateau State. Then we have the Bayero University in Kano. Bayero University in Kano. Definitely, there's going to be post UTME. Yes, it's a federal university. All these are federal universities. The ones I'm calling, all of them are federal universities. Then we have Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. That is FUNAB. It's called FUNAB, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. So there is going to be post UTME too. So these are the lists. They may have been updated, but these are the lists I extracted officially. Okay. Yes. So we now move to the state universities that will also conduct admission or that will also be involved in post UTME. So if you apply in these state universities, admission is not just going to be rosy. You are definitely going to find a way to get the past questions, okay? Because these universities must conduct post UTME. So if you applied in these state universities, I'm going to list them now. The first one is Lagos State University. If you applied in Lagos State University, LASU, ensure you get your past questions because they are definitely going to write post UTME. So if they are going to conduct post UTME, if you applied there and you haven't gotten their past questions or getting set, please go and get it. It is extremely important. So make sure you get the the questions, your past questions. And I hope you have registered because you must definitely register. Yes, because if you don't register, you will not be allowed to write the examination. So please take note of that. Then the next one is Abros Ali University, right here in Ekpoma. It's in Ekpoma, it's in Edo State. Abros Ali University is in Edo State. Uh, then Abros Ali University is also a state university. They also write post UME or post UTME. So do well to uh, to join Okay, do well to get the past questions so that you will not have any issue on that day. I hope you have also registered because without registration, you will not be allowed. Okay, then the next one here is Olabisi Onabanjo University, OOU. Olabisi Onabanjo University, OOU. Yes, that university also conducts Post UTME. So, have you registered? If you applied for Olabisi Onabanjo University, it is a state university. Okay, and these universities you are going to write Post UTME in the university. If you actually applied for admission in that university, or you are planning to change your course to that university, or university rather, to that particular university, or Labisi or Nabanjo University, ensure you prepare for Post UTME. This is very important. Then the following one is Ekiti State University. Ekiti State University. Now, Ekiti State University is in Ekiti State. All right. Yes, Ekiti State University. Any student that applied in that university must write Post UTM. You must sit for Post UTM. So, if you have not registered for your post UTME in this university, go and check if the go and check the deadline so that you don't have issues, okay, on the day of examination or during admission. Definitely you are going to write post UTME because this university conducts post UTME. Also, do well to get the past questions. This is very important because the different strategies is what makes students not to gain admission. JAM is JAM throughout Nigeria, but universities are different. Uniben is different from Unilorin. Yes, you may say they have the same status. I agree. I do not disagree with you. But something is peculiar to each of the university, and that is the pattern of operations. Okay, they may have the same standard and the same modus of operandi, but there's something that is unique about each university. This is the reason why you have to go and find out. And this can be gotten through the past questions. And if possible, if you can travel there and ask questions, no problem. But if not, why not go ahead and use past questions? Check the trend so far and how they ask their questions. And I can assure you, you are definitely going to uh, be you're going to be free from problems, okay? So that on that day you can just focus on the exam and that's all. Then the next one here is Delsu. Delsu is Delta State University. Delta State University. Yes, it's in Delta State, in the South. Okay, Delta State University. If you applied for admission in Delta State University, you are definitely going to compulsorily you must write post UTME. If you don't write post UTME, no admission for you, except if you are going to JUPEL or every other program. Okay, but if you are not going through these programs, you have to write post UTME. It's very important, and this is the only way you can gain admission in most of these schools. Okay, then also do well to get the past questions, as I've already said. Then we have River State University. Yes, it's a state university. That's why you can hear River State. So River State University is also a university in South. It's in River State, and you must look at their post UTME past questions. Don't don't avoid the past questions because these past questions will assist you in preparing adequately, in preparing extremely well. Okay. Then the next one here is Lautech, Ladoke Akintola University. Lautech. Yes, Lautech is also going to conduct post UTME for its candidates. So do well to make sure you get your past questions. And if you have not registered, I am sure you have also registered because if you don't register, there is no way. Admissions will be very. In fact, there's no way because people have to be admitted when they register. So, but if you are not registered, you can't be admitted. Then we have IMSU, Imo State University. Yes, and we have Imo State University. So it's a state university built and managed by the Imo State government. So I do hope you are getting it. This is very important. Then we have Benue State University. Benue State. Okay, Benue State University. Then we have Kwara State University. Kwara State University. Kwara State University. Then we also have ESUT, that's Enugu State University of Technology. Enugu State University of Technology. We have that too, and it's very important you understand what it stands for. Then the next one is Abia State University. Abia State University. Now, Abia State University is a university in Abia State. And if you actually apply for admission in Abia State University as a post UTME student, you must write. You must sit for post UTME. So remember that this is quite important. Okay. So Abia State University, go and get the past questions. Go and see how you can study the trend and the method of admission in that university so that you don't struggle. A lot of students are struggling. 300 plus is not enough to gain admission. It is never enough. So don't stop at 300 plus. Look at other areas too, such as the past questions, such as the venues, okay, the terrain of the school. You want to study in a particular area, so go and check the different corners of the school and how they behave. This will assist you in in making the best choice. Then the next one, Benue State University. Benue State University. Yes, it's in Benue State there. Then we have Kwara State University. Yes, Kwara State University is also another university. Then we have Enugu State University. I've said that, and also. And then we have Kogi State University. Okay, Kogi State what University is another university that any candidate that apply there must write post UTME. Kogi State University. You must write post UTME. If you don't write post, you should have registered by now in most of these universities. If you have not registered, please do well to register. It's very important. Okay, because if you don't register, you will not be allowed to. In fact, I don't think you can write because there's a deadline for registration. That's why you should register as a candidate. Okay, as someone seeking for admission in those schools. Then we have Osun State University. Osun State University. Yeah, this is very important. Osun State University. So they also write post UTME. Do well to get it. Then the one I have here last is Cross River State University. Cross River State University. So these are the universities that write post UTME, and there are many of them too. These are state and federal universities, some selected ones. So I know why I didn't would have not selected the other ones, but do well to check on their check this. There's a disclaimer please in the description of this video. Do well to check the official site of these universities so that you will know the exact pattern of admission. Do well to check. It's very important. Unilag must write for CME. Any student that apply there apply must be ready to write for CTME. Okay. Then UI, University of Ibadan, you must write for CTME. If you apply there, please do well to ensure that you have registered. Then UNN, for CTME is compulsory in UNN. Then OAU, I'm going to run through them again so that those of us who were not here before, I'm sure nobody, I'm sure you are watching me, just that you've not clicked on it. It's possible you are watching me. Then we have Ahmadu Bello University. We have Obafemi Awolowo University. We have the Unilorin. This is very important. Unilorin is another very important. Yes. And then Uniport. We have Uniport. We have FUTA. FUTA is Federal University of Technology, Akure. Then we have FUTMINA, right? FUTMINA. And then FUTO. Then we have Uniben. Okay, we have FUTO. Yes, we have mentioned FUTO. Then we have Uniben, then Unizik, yes, Unizik, Unijos, then Bayero University. Okay, we have Bayero University in Kano, then Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. So we are done with that. Then we'll now look at state universities, and that is LASU, Lagos State University, then Abrus Ali University. I'm sure we know that, right? Then we have the Olabisi Onabanjo University. I've discussed that already. Then the next one here is Ikiti State University. Then we have Delta State University. Then okay, then we have River State University. So this is very important, please. River State University. Then Ladoke Akintola University. Okay, Ladoke Akintola University. That's Lotte. Then we have IMSU, Imo State University. Then we also have Benue State University. Then we have Kwara State University. Then we have ESUT, that's uh, Enugu State University of Technology. Please take note. Then ABSU, Abia State University. Then we have Osun State University. Then lastly, we have Cross River State University. So these are the universities that, if you apply for admission this year, they are going to conduct post UTM, and that's exactly why I have come to let you know this. Okay, don't worry, there will be a more comprehensive live stream tomorrow. I know most of us are already asleep. That's why I didn't get much views. No, don't worry, we will always find a way to balance it so that we are going to repeat this again, but this time with a more formidable force and more well mixed this thing, okay, energy, so that as well as more information. I'm going to add more information to it then before letting you know all of that. Okay, so thank you so much and so much. I appreciate you for joining me. If you watched it, and some of you came, watched, and left, so thank you very much. I appreciate you a lot. So I think I should call it good night here, so that and those who haven't slept can then go and have their wonderful sleep. So thank you very much for now. Goodbye and enjoy yourself. Stay safe and stay out of trouble.